Hey guys, you're on page 148. Page 148, how tall, how long, how far. Okay, it tells us the height of a hurdle is 1 meter. The approximate distance between hurdles is 110 meters. Races is 10 meters. The shortest race in mini track competitions is 100 meters. And it wants us to complete the table. And our table has it divided in meters, centimeters, and millimeters. Well, we know that centimeters is 1/100th of a meter, and we know millimeters is 1,000th of a meter. Okay, so if I had 1 meter, how many centimeters would it take to make a meter? Okay, if 1 centimeter is 1/100th, then it would take 100 centimeters to equal 1 meter. Okay, and the next one, 1 meter. If 1 millimeter is 1,000th of a meter, then it would take 1,000 millimeters to equal 1 meter. Okay, on the next one, if we had 10 meters, well, we know how much it would be if it was just 1 meter. So if it's 10 times that, 100 times 10. Let's think back on that. 100 times 10. Okay, that would be 3 multiples of 10. So it would take 1,000 centimeters to equal 10 meters. And if 1 meter was 1,000 millimeters, it would be 10 times that much. So 1, 2, 3, and another 10, another multiple of 10. So it would take 10,000 millimeters to equal 10 meters. Okay, and the next one. What if I had 100 meters? Well, isn't that 10 times 10? Okay, if I have 100 meters, if I had 10 meters here, that's 10 times more, isn't it? 100 is 10 times more than 10. So 10 times more than 1,000. Is 10 times more than 1,000 10,000? Yeah. Okay, and then millimeters. We already said that 100 is 10 times greater than 10. So if this was 10,000, then it would be 10 times greater. And 10 times greater than 10,000 is 100,000. Okay? So then in number 2, it just says, what patterns do you notice in the table? Well, I notice that every time we go up by a multiple of 10, we have 1 more place value. And that's true on both sides. 100 to 1,000, that's a change of 1 place value, 1 multiple of 10. And then another increase by a multiple of 10 would give me 4 multiples of 10. And the same over here, except we're dealing in, we started with 1,000. 10 times that gave us 10,000. And if we look, that just means there's 1 more multiple of 4. And if we had 100,000, then that would just be 1 more multiple of 10. Okay, so that's what they're changing in multiples, aren't they? They're changing in multiples of 10. Okay, on the next page. 3 long distance races are 10 kilometers, 100 kilometers, or 1,000 kilometers. How many meters are there in these races? Okay, well, let's see. We know that 1 kilometer means 1,000, right? So it takes, kilo means 1,000, so 1 kilometer would be 1,000 meters. It takes 1,000 meters to make 1 kilometer. Well, this is 10 times more than that, isn't it? It's, again, a multiple of 10. Well, if that's 10 times more, then this would have to be 10 times higher, which would mean another multiple of 10. So it would take 10,000 meters to equal 10 kilometers. Again, we have an increase of multiple of 10. If that increases as a multiple of 10, this will also increase as a multiple of 10. if I increase 4 place values by one more multiple of 10, that would be 5 place values. So it would take 100,000 meters to equal 1 kilometer, and that makes sense. 1,000, 1,000, okay, so that makes sense. And then finally, this is 10 times more. So they've even made us go up higher. This time we'd go up 10 times more. And if we go up one more multiple of 10, we end up that it takes 1 million meters to equal 1,000 kilometers. That makes sense. If we multiplied 1,000 times 1,000, we would have 6 multiples of 10, so 6 multiples of 10. All right, now, so what is the distance? How many meters is this? Well, we have 1 million. We have 100,000. Y'all see that over here? Sorry, let me drag you around. All right, and we have 10,000. And we have 1,000. Okay, and then we just add all the way down. We have zeros all the way down. We have zeros all the way down. We have zeros all the way down. In the ones place, we just have 1. And then we have 1. And then we have 1. And then finally we just have 1 million. So these 3 races all together would be 1,111,000 meters. All right. So again, we just need to notice that in the metric system, everything's just building on multiples of 10. Next question. We must be psychic. What patterns do you notice in the table? Well, multiples of 10. That's what we noticed. The metric system increases in multiples of 10. And that's it for today, guys. I'll see you later.